Ironwood Games. This is Andrew. Well, welcome back for our third game of our Premier Draft. Hopefully you've been following along. You know what kind of our deck is got. Um, Another thing I want to look at, it's been a while, I have to admit, since I've been playing a lot and really know things. So I never counted my sources. So I've got 8, 9 blue sources, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 green sources. Okay, I knew they were pretty close. That last mulligan with having all lands, or all islands in our opening hand, uh, made me realize I needed to know the exact makeup of the lands and the sources on that. So as we wait for an opponent, we're 1-1 right now. I like this deck. It plays the way I thought it would play. Just a on-the-ground creature game of try and get bigger stuff out before they can, or just stop their smaller stuff and be able to win. It's not been the kindest deck as far as drafting and things, or drawing goes. And again, we see the very similar thing here. We've got some of our biggest creatures in our opening hand, and we've got a 3-drop. But we've got 3 lands, we've got some colors. This will let us, if nothing else, on turn 4, search out another land. If we haven't gotten a land by then, that means we have 2 more spells. Our spells are likely to be small. We're going first, so we'll keep it. We're going to play, of course, our tap duel first. And go there. As I was trying to say before, one of my goals in playing matches and doing these is always kind of improving and thinking about kind of more things. So that's where my comments and my thing, the reason I go back and check is I want to kind of model that. I'm by no means an expert in anything, but try and model what I believe makes sense as far as the approach or the way I can improve. I should have seen if I don't think I had a foretell card, but I should have double checked last time. Okay, so we picked up a 4th land. That's interesting. The Berserker is interesting. I'm still going to play the Horizon Seeker. It does hold him back without a trick. I'm not going to block if he offers the trade, because I'd rather trade 2 for 3. And then it lets me boast. Also, if he has some kind of a trick or something, then what's the point? Now, not having anything else to play, we're definitely going to attack and boast. Because there's no reason not to. I am going to take a snowland. I'm going to take a forest, because more snowlands is better for our deck, so the permanents are just a little bit better. I don't mind making the trade, especially with the Infernal Pet, getting another land out of my deck. I think that was all good. We have a 5-drop next turn that we want to play anyways. That again puts him in a bad spot. So this is what our deck wants to do. And it's actually not punished us this time in the draws. We're gonna have, yep, that's definitely a good card. But we're gonna have our 6 drops now. And he's gonna feel bad that he doesn't have his kill spell still for it. Of course, he could have another kill spell. He's got his own Ravenous Lindworm. Better than a kill spell. Have the same card as your opponent. Right. So I don't think he'll block here, knowing that I could have a trick and he's tapped out. I don't know that I can block on the idea that he has, or on the chance that he has a trick. So I'm going to put my Frostpeak Yeti down. This is another threat. Dogged Pursuit is, oops, as I said, a really good card during our drafting and that, and one I would love to have. We are going to kill it. Nice things Broken Wings does give us a few more options. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can play or get in with my Yeti for free and still play my Undersea Invader. And then I can start attacking in with both of these. Oh, Frisia's good. Verja. Yeah, we definitely wish we had a Broken Wings for that. So here, we might just fire that off. Yeah, with lifelink, flying, looking at cards. Man, my opponents are all doing well. I don't think I can wait any longer. I think I have to force the issue here. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm gonna die if I don't start getting aggressive. So he's at 21 with this, and 8. I'm essentially at 9. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. Here's where we are gonna just fire this off. I definitely don't want that. The Giant's Amulet definitely makes it better to have less things. Okay. So he's... Yeah, we're going to sacrifice you because you do nothing. That's where... I don't know that I like this Wither Crown. It's interesting, but it's kind of one of those of... Yeah, I'm just gonna dump it. Like, I don't need it. Here we're gonna... Giant's Arm Amulet. Sorry. Auto pay. We definitely want that. I'd like to get this Carve online as well. But that's hard with getting the... it's going to be impossible to do that and get the Yeti in for a hit, and I need to keep the amounts of pressure that I'm able to keep on. I also don't mind, since he had the Wither Crown, having gone in with the Worm on the turn before to at least affect the trade. Did clear up the ground a little bit. Okay, so this is an interesting attack. I'm definitely going to double block. I don't care which one of those you take out. I assume that you take out the bigger one. Because here, yeah, Rootless U is good, of course. We're trying to get bigger creatures than him. All right. So, exile creature card from your graveyard. And do that. It is a tap effect. So we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm dying to this. I don't have the mana to sneak in for 3, and this is a exchange of 4, so I keep this back, I think. Crew this. I don't know why I crewed that, because he has Summoning Sickness. I am stupid. No, that's fine. I just didn't know what I was trying to do, and that's fine. No attacks. End turn. Because I can still crew it up again with this. Maybe he thinks that I'm stupid, and then he'll attack, and then I can... do that. Now, the question is, if I take the hits, I go to 6, because I can't really afford... He's at 20. I can... 4, 8... Take him to 18... I think I have to force him to have... I've got to put him into... Of course, if it dies, he does get to draw and bring out a bigger creature and cast it. I still have to go with that. I think that's fine. I think I have to just clear off the board, be able to get in for a decent attack this turn. And fear, yeah, of course. Get the Ravenous Lindworm. That's a good card. I mean, what are the chances he has multiple of those, since we've already seen one, but he's playing big green, black, big Golgari, so that's fine. Already played our Broken Wings. Avalanche Caller is interesting. I don't have any reason not to play it. Target Snowland. We can definitely turn all those things on. I'm just going to equip it here to give him Hexproof. No attacks. End turn. I want to be able to eat this Lindworm if I need to. Oh my goodness. This guy's got some good stuff. So sure, if you're going to try and kill my Yeti, I'll at least crew up my Carve. That's fine. Yeah, we'll pass the blockers. This is sorcery speed only, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Pilfering Hawk doesn't do a lot. See, we can do 6 to put 12 power on the board. Because they're 4/4s, yeah, 12 power on the board. 16 power. He eats something. takes 12. And I'm still pretty dead. So I think what we're gonna do, need him to be able to block the worm. No, I need to put counters on things. I need to get this guy beefed up so he has a threat to the Furja, so that I have threats on the board. This has been another interesting one. That's Boast. He's gonna get back, I would assume, a Lindworm, but maybe a U. On that, so let's pass to attackers. That's interesting. We can't afford to lose a bunch of things here. Cancel. I don't know what he has here. Next turn his creatures get Death Touch, which would be a much more effective time to use these. If he wants to kill my Carve, that's fine. I'm less worried about that. I guess he doesn't want something that'll block here. I don't know. Let's go. We're gonna put our things here. We're gonna submit one. Right, now he's big enough to deal with your thing. Do I care? I think I'm just going to make you a 2/2. Spread out my... okay, no attacks. Spread out my threats on this. Now, his creatures get Death Touch this turn, which is interesting. But I don't have to block anything, and I'm still alive. Herald is good. I got some good stuff in this draft. Nietzsche, Binding the Old Gods. Sure. Did he whiff on that? So I don't care to block for the Death Touch here. I don't know that I even care to block for the Death Touch here. Do I risk losing a land? That, no. I'm just going to take the damage and go to 4. If he has a way to kill me, then I goofed somewhere. I don't have to... That's fine. Yeah, gets another Lindworm. This Rootless U, when both of my big guys are in the graveyard, is kind of silly. At least feels silly. think we play it, though. He doesn't know that we don't have any other big guys. It blocks here effectively. We can double block here. And block here. How many creatures do we have left in here? 2. I'm just gonna fire this off because he doesn't know, again, that we don't have anything to get out with it. And that way, if he wants to try and kill it, no attacks. We do have to be willing to sacrifice something because of his menace. We can't take 4 damage. Yeah, so he can draw those cards. This isn't pretty. Yeah, that's fine. 16, 17. Not getting low enough on cards to worry about mill in either case, I don't think. Unless he just starts churning through cards quickly. But it is worth noting, we draw a card if your life totals... Oh, otherwise you gain 2 life. Maybe he will mill himself out. I doubt it. As a thing, it's worth noting, we're trying to drag this out anyways. We don't win in the short term. We also don't really win in the long term because he's probably got better. We're just going to assume he's got better card quality than we do. I'm not going to attack here. One of the questions we have here is if we want to Leet Jara again to protect Leet Jara. And again, spread out those tokens. I'm gonna do it. I don't have much else to do with my mana. Okay, end turn. I'm keeping this island because we have the Pilfering Hawk. We have 2... Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Keep in mind, he does have only 12 cards if he's... Yep, that's fun. Drawing 2 a turn and taking 3 cards off the top. He is putting himself in a dangerous spot if he can't figure out how to get this last 4 damage in. But with possibly 2 flyers now? Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. And I guess now it's kind of one of those where, like, okay, I guess it's good. He's gonna be at 8. It's basically 4 turns in which we would be dead to this by then. I need the... Ooh, oh, you know what? We forgot to do our... God damn it. We forgot to draw and discard with all these things he had going on. So that was definitely a mistake and could have been costly because we drew a land now. If he can play both of these spells, we die to the air. If I can attack with everything, 12, 13, 18, 22, 24, 31, it's still not even enough, and I die on the crackback. So I can't believe that I missed that. That's on me. That's definitely a big mistake. All right, so another flyer is not looking good. If he gets another spell off, we're definitely dead. Okay. So, I'm not gonna make him go through the motions on that. We definitely lost that one. I don't know that we would have won if we had activated our bird. I guess we could have done that to look. That's the one thing I don't like about Arena, or haven't figured out an Arena to be able to look at like the top card. In that normally I don't care what's on the top of the library. I'm not one of those people that obsessively looks at what was there and what could have been. But in this situation, it's possible I would have seen, I should have seen one more card. I would have drawn the forest off of here, ditched the island, and then whatever this card is on top would have drawn that. Given everything that he had and what was going on, I don't see any way where that was going to be relevant. But it's still a mistake, and mistakes matter. So we still need to work up on that sloppy play. So fix that. Go. Look at, were we too defensive? Did we need to be a little bit more aggressive on that? Did he just have too much life gain? I don't know. These are the questions you should answer in the comments. Let me know. Stay tuned. Check out the next videos. We're going to keep playing to 3 losses, so we've got at least one more game in us. And we will see you on the next one. Until then, take care.